Some stories just knock the wind out of you, and this is one of them. Brittany Cartwright has shared devastating news that feels like a punch straight to the heart. Her family farm in Kentucky, something we saw on Jax and Brittany Take Kentucky, has suffered a tragic loss. The last remaining barn, filled with family history and irreplaceable memories, has burned to the ground. This wasn't just a barn, it was a reminder of her family's roots, a place where moments were made and love was passed down through generations. Now it's gone, reduced to ash and heartbreak. Picture standing on land that has held your family's stories for decades. Kids grew up riding horses, holidays were spent there, and laughter echoed off the old wooden beams. Then, in just minutes, it's taken away. Nothing but smoke and devastation. That's what Brittany's family is facing. And it's not just about losing a structure, it's about losing a piece of themselves. Brittany revealed the news on Instagram, writing, "This is so heartbreaking. Our pawpaw's last barn on the farm burned down today, and we have no idea why. The other barn fell down in a storm a couple of years ago. My mom is devastated because there are so many memories there." If you ever watched Jax and Brittany Take Kentucky, you saw this barn many times. I'm thankful no one was hurt and that all the animals are safe. Thankfully, no people or animals were hurt. But emotionally, the damage is undeniable. Her mom, Sherry, shared more details. That morning before church, she let the horses out, a decision that ended up saving their lives. The fire spread so quickly there's no way they could have been rescued otherwise. Firefighters rushed in, but the barn couldn't be saved. The family is now grieving something that can never be replaced. Adding to the heartbreak, Brittany's sister's nearby house was also damaged. Thankfully, it's still livable, but it's a painful reminder of how fast life can change. Sherry asked for prayers and reminded everyone not to take anything for granted. For Brittany and her family, this wasn't just about a barn collapsing, this was about memories going up in smoke. And it resonates with so many who've lived through similar tragedies. Think about the Malibu or Pasadena fires, or devastating wildfires across California and beyond. People often say, just rebuild, but it's never that simple. You can rebuild walls, but you can't rebuild memories. You can't buy back decades of history. You can't replace the soul of a place that meant everything to your family. That's what makes this loss so gut-wrenching. Now, while Brittany's family faces this painful reality, another Bravo-adjacent story has been unfolding, messy, complicated, and full of drama. Aaron Pfeifers and Denise Richards are locked in a bitter legal battle, and court documents revealed Aaron plans to call Charlie Sheen and Brandi Glanville as witnesses. That alone sounds like reality TV chaos turned real life. His team claims they can back up allegations about dishonesty and substance issues, and he also wants other family members to testify about Denise's behavior. Aaron's lawyers are pushing for depositions from Denise and her father, alleging issues with asset handling. But sources close to Denise say the case is draining her, both emotionally and financially. People assume celebrities are immune to money problems, but litigation is brutally expensive. Even with fame, those fees stack up fast. And if the court sides with Aaron, Denise could be forced to pay not only her own legal bills, but his as well. But winning doesn't always guarantee relief. Cardi B famously won her $4 million case against Tasha K, but collecting has been a nightmare. Or look at Jen Pedranti from The Real Housewives of Orange County. She was awarded nearly $300,000 in her divorce, plus alimony, and she's admitted she hasn't seen the money. Court victories don't always equal financial security, and that reality is crushing. And speaking of money questions, let's talk about PK Kemsley, Dort's estranged husband from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Fans noticed PK is living in a brand new home that actually looks nicer than Dort's. Bravo Snarkside pointed it out, and Elliot Mintz admitted he attended a small dinner party there. Naturally, fans are asking, how? With PK's history of financial issues, how is this possible? Bills don't vanish, debts don't magically disappear, and people are scratching their heads trying to figure it out. Of course, none of us know the full story. Maybe PK found a legitimate way forward financially. Maybe there's something happening behind the scenes that hasn't been revealed. But given his past, the timing feels suspicious, and it's no wonder Bravo fans are raising eyebrows. When you step back and look at everything, the heartbreak of Brittany's loss, the messy legal storm around Denise and Aaron, and the financial mysteries surrounding PK, you see the full spectrum of Bravo lives. From devastating personal tragedies to legal battles to eyebrow-raising lifestyle questions, it's a reminder that behind the headlines, these are real people facing real struggles. Sending love to Brittany's family in this painful moment. And as always, thank you for being here. If you felt this story as deeply as I did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned. Because in the world of Bravo, the drama never really stops.